Hi, it's such a happy full moon. Let's see. So we're gonna do some full moon insights. So just generally what's going on energy wise with this full moon, and then I will take if there are any questions, if anyone wants a card pulled to give you some guidance for this full moon, I'll be happy to do that. And then I'm gonna share 2 special events that are going on right now that you can benefit from. So let's get right into this Taurus full moon. So Taurus, let's talk a little bit about Taurus. So Taurus is a sign of it's a stubborn, has a stubborn energy to it. It has a persistence, a determination to it. So that's a positive part of this full moon. So things are going in that direction, but in order to get there, you may feel the not so pleasant effects of it, as the heaviness and the like the physical body comes under some pressure, especially with the full moon itself. 2 full moons are a time of releasing and closing a certain chapter energetically. So what we're looking at here, and then there's the Venus retrograde going on too, but energetically I will pull a card and bring some more insights into this. Taurus again also has the quality of looking into your resources, your gifts, and making use of it, making constructive use in the world that's materially, and converting your gifts into financial result. So, and then there's the Venus retrograde. So love and money is still 2 things in focus, but it might be different depending on who you are. And so the first card here is House of Self. So this is a reconnection here with an aspect of yourself, like really getting clear on something that isn't working for you and something that is working for you, because you're taking a new step in direction of showing up in the world, of showing up as yourself, as in the self that has these gifts to offer, and then can earn income based on those gifts, right? So the first step to having the self make that step is in actually putting out that image, that collecting what it is your resources are, and collecting your gifts, and really connecting it to your identity, having a determined approach to things, that yes, now is the time that you put your act together and take a step out there in meeting the world. So Taurus again is using your inner resources to bring back the abundance to you. So it's that give and take. So allowing yourself to share your inner gifts, your inner resources, and in so doing you have that exchange where you bring back. And the first step is in reconnecting with this new self, this new part of yourself that you're going to be putting out there more, and you're saying yes to it now. There's something that has released, and that's your resistance to taking that step. So you'll find in these coming days there will be less resistance even in the environment, and more support, and just things clicking together into place, which is very positive too. And we have this is the next card. So the first card was the House of Self, and this card here. And by the way, if you'd like a card pull for you specifically, I can definitely do that for you. So just write in the comments that you'd like a message for this full moon, or anything specific that you have in mind right now. So the next card is around the House of Career, and the House of Career deals with taking a step up in your energy and taking a step to achieving something that you have in mind. This might be a big goal that you have, whether it be related to your job, career, actual career, or some aspect of your purpose work. Career is that that long-term work involved. Hi Anne-Marie. So this is about switching up. You may be called to step into a new role, and with that comes some responsibility, but also with that also comes the like the rewards of it, the rewards of stepping up in your energy. Might be something like a promotion, or something like with responsibility also comes that, again, like you give and you take. And Taurus is very much about material gain. Sure, Anne-Marie, I'm just doing a general reading, and then I'll pull one for you. So see. Camera's tilted. Okay, so and this card really comes into play here. So I just to remind you of what's going on. So the House of Self was the first card. So this is stepping up in your image, to putting a different aspect of you out there in the world. It connects to your purpose, your career, stepping up in the rank, stepping up in that give and take, where you actually receive the stability in return for putting out some part of your gifts out there. And then this solar eclipse traditionally represents this time of big change, a big transition happening, and which it brings with it like a shake-up in your world. And it also requires you putting out a more masculine type energy too. So that means getting the work done, the energy, the drive to do things, versus before it might have been more retracted type of energy. So now, in order to step up, in order to present yourself, that new part of yourself out there, and offer your gifts, there's a masculine energy that is necessary to support you in this process, in actually stepping up, in speaking up, in asking, or having a conversation and asserting your value. So that's the other part of it. So solar plexus, and I said solar plexus, which definitely relates to the solar eclipse. and that's the, you know, the core, the third chakra energy, and it has to do with really stepping into your identity more and offering more of your uniqueness. Hi Vashti. Okay, so I'll pull a card for Anne-Marie, and Vashti, I'll pull a card for you too. Okay, so Anne-Marie, your card is Optimistic One. And so this card, it involves having that, it says it's about surrendering and trusting. So you may feel like, you know, because things are uncertain, it's hard to really, you know, like really trust that the outcome will be in your favor, and you know, you might actually be doing all the right things, and still not seeing many signs as you would like. This card is about having faith in the bigger plan for you, you know, that there's something on the other end that you're not seeing it, and you're not being shown yet. We just have to have faith that it's going to come in when the time is right. And what can help this, going to help you with this being more optimistic, is looking at all the signs around you that point you in the right direction, in the direction that really resonates, you know, like you keep seeing things over and over again. So look for that. Optimistic, surrender, faith, trust. So even when you can't see things, just have faith. And also these energies might be a bit overwhelming too, might bring up some stuff that you still need to, you know, deal with day to day, and it may not seem to all sort itself out right, you know, all at once. So this is just having trust that there's a higher plan and bigger picture working in your favor too. So connect with that higher plan as much as you can, and that will really, and in doing that, you know, it will help you relax a little bit into the flow of things. So trust. Your message is trust. Hi Julie. Okay, so Vashti. Okay, so Vashti, your card is the Grateful Heart, and this is your heart chakras, but you know, like being in the moment, really opening your heart to see all the blessings around you. Doesn't mean that you're not doing that, but it just means that by focusing on that more, that it will help to support your heart chakra too. It will help show you that, you know, things that you know, reflects of what you feel, because when you can see on the outside the evidence of your blessings and, you know, all the things in your life that have happened, and you know what you've been through, and you know, you still made it through to see the other day, the sun rising, you can see from the signs outside, you know, the small things. It helps to open your heart to the love that's all there around you for you, and in so doing, it connects you to more love, to more of the blessings around you, that you know, you then begin to see more and more. So this is just that, you know, that the technique of being grateful, of having, you know, like taking special note of the things that you have to be thankful for, you know, just to be able to make it may seem very small to somebody else, but for you, it's, you know, it was such a big thing that happened in your life. So be like spend time in that energy of focusing on, you know, like allowing your heart to see all of these things, all of these representatives of love around you, and that will help light you up inside and attract more positivity to you, attract more to support your heart, your aura, and your energy field, which just radiate more and bring in more positivity towards you. Because things may not have always been, you know, like there's always that something that happens that, you know, brings the setback, and now may be a time to just take that moment to appreciate. Oh yeah, you say, yeah, you're truly blessed. And again, it's not that you're not grateful, but it's just about like spending the extra time to celebrate the little things. It's interesting, these flowers, like all, you know, this yellow flowers, or flowers around you, things that new life, new growth in your life, reasons, small reasons to be happy for, and to be, you know, to see each day with the new to come. So, and that's for your heart chakra. So, because there are different ways to work with the energies of the chakras. So that way really helps to open you back and connect you to the love for you and the love within you, because those are what you see outside is a reflection too of you know, the fact that you can see it is a really positive sign and a reflection of what, you know, what is inside your heart, just because you can see that, you can see, and so it helps open up the awareness, expand the heart energy. It's like, okay, so it's Julie's here. So Julie, I'll pull a card for you too. Okay, so Julie, your card is technology, and Julie Blake, so technology is your card. It's a throat chakra card. It's a throat chakra card. It's something that helps support your, you know, like your ideas and getting your ideas out there. So this card is like connecting you to, helping, like telling you to definitely go ahead with getting those systems and those tools that you need to support your message reaching out there, getting out there in the world. you know, technology has this it's like a double-edged sword. There are two sides to it. You know, you can get overwhelmed or feel like maybe that might be too complicated, or you know, that's not going to be the path for me. You don't want to get too attached in one particular area. But this says that there are tools to help you in speaking and in expressing your message, in connecting your ideas out to more people. Not only about your message, but in general about connecting your energy out there. So use the tools available to you, and they're there. They are designed to, you know, to assist, to support us in fulfilling and realizing, experiencing more, being more, expressing more, and just realizing more of ourselves. So you can check into that. Whatever tool that calls out to you, might want to look into tools that can assist you taking that next step and reaching the people that you're meant to reach. Okay, so I just shared the general reading for Taurus full moon, and you can go back to the beginning at, you know, like if you just came on and seeing this now, you can just go back to the beginning and you'll see it, the first few minutes of the video. And I want to tell you also, oh, you're welcome, Julie, about a scholarship opportunity I have for you. So I'm launching a course called Revive, 6 weeks to thrive, to reclaim your energy, to thrive. Because, you know, in expressing our purpose, in using our energy, if we're not attentive to it, we can get out of balance and we can get drained in different areas, and then it can ripple into different energy centers and just take a toll on us. The result is that we might feel, you know, emotionally, you know, not finding the joy, the happiness, the passion, the drive for work. We might not feel that we're able to give as much as we can in our work. Not just sense, you know, like you may feel that you have that lingering feeling that there's more to that you can offer, that you have all these dreams and you want to do something with it, but not having the energy to do it. And it often happens because of the, you know, we're going up and down with energy through these cycles, but not staying attentive to the day-to-day energies. So I want to share the opportunity to get a scholarship to this course, and in order to do that, you can sign up for the free video series I'm running now. It's 3 keys to activate and align your chakras, and if you comment on each day and make one final post, then I'll enter you for that scholarship. Well, the final post is just to confirm that, and you know, that you like to enter. So if it's, you know, it's a 3-step video, so basically four little posts that you make, I'll enter you for the scholarship, which starts next month, and is all about going really deep into realigning, rebalancing your chakras, but also reclaiming your energy and your power at each level of your energy system. Whether it be, you know, you may have had some, this is, you know, it could do with some some trauma you experienced before and it's sucking your energy away. You're not able to express yourself as clearly as possible because there's some resistance around, like being seen, and based on a past. So we're going to go step by step and very methodically, with a lot of room for you to to adapt for your situation. And then we're then do step by step in a in that fashion where you can follow along for each chakra, how to reclaim your energy, how to rebalance the chakra so that you have more energy in each of the chakra centers. And they are so, like the chakra centers cover your full expression in this body. And as you're doing your work, as you're going about your journey, every aspect of life is involved here. And every day your energy can be sucked into different situations that you may not be consciously seeing, and then over time it takes a toll, and then you end up feeling really drained and lacking motivation. So if you are feeling the lack of passion, and you are feeling frustration with yourself at not having like done enough, or you feel like you need to have more energy overall, and of course it can help in specific areas, you can definitely have that chance to win a scholarship. And just I'll post a link to that free video series. You can enter it, and then we'll see just before I within the next couple of weeks is when things will come together. I'll release more information around the course and everything, so you can check that out. And also you can join me tomorrow. I'm doing an interview with Sean Cohen. So I had Sean on for the Tribe Superstar guest series, and she's having me on her Blog Talk radio show tomorrow. And tomorrow I'll also be doing like mini readings live on the call too, so you can check that out tomorrow. It's 2 p.m. Eastern, and there's a link to listen to Blog Talk Radio. And she also has a YouTube chat for the call, so you can check that out. And I wish you a happy, productive full moon in Taurus. Make the best use of these energies, and I will see you again, connect with you again very, very soon. Have a great one, and keep shining.